Hi, excuse me. My name is Vicky and this is Dragonfish Tarot. Welcome to my channel, guys. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius. So I've missed quite a few days to do the weekly, so I'm just going to do from now until November 3rd, which is the whole next week too. Okay, Aquarius? And you'll know what's going to happen for Halloween. All right, this is for Aquarius for the next week and a half, I guess. What's going to happen to Aquarius for Halloween? What advice do we give? You're going to be happy. Ooh, look at that, Aquarius. Things that need to be let go of. It fell on the ground. Like you don't want to get rid of the old. You keep thinking about things that come up and you don't want to, but you have to. Things are going to just start. Uh-oh. Why? It's such a good reading and then that happens. Something broke your heart. I'm sorry, Aquarius. Let me fix all these. Okay. Let's see here. I hope you can see that, okay? Okay, Aquarius. I'm going to say this is you. It is a air sign. This represents you, and it's your energy completely. It's like you're very happy, but there's something that just recently... Like big changes have happened, big endings. Something ended. It was heartbreaking for you. Let me see. Whenever I see these, I always want to make sure that they're okay. Because when it's the other energy, it's like a manipulative energy. But this is just somebody that's very, I don't know, confident, self-assured, that broke your heart probably. Let's see. My sciatica hurts so bad right now. Okay. So I do see victory. Over things that have to end. It's just interesting that you have, like, everything else is working in your favor. Like your funding, or like your I want to see your pentacles, your coins, you're living really well, you're doing well for yourself, you've obtained quite a few victories in your lives or in your life, Aquarius. But it's that victory to death, to the broken heart right here. And it did fall on the ground, which is interesting. Like you don't want to end certain things, but they have to end. But yeah, you materially, you're happy. You've gotten great news. There's recognition, possibly at work, but I don't see pentacles. There's no, like you worked hard at what you've achieved in your life right now. And for big changes to come, like it's time to move on and to transform your life and look at things in a different perspective than just very logically. You have to have a little bit of passion in there too, Aquarius. Don't forget about passion. But that Three of Swords. Okay, so it could be a surgery. I'm just saying, you could undergo a surgery, but this is usually its loss. You know, depression, heartbreak. Let me get some clarifiers for this Three of Swords here. Usually it's just the cards around you, but this is not. Three of Swords here, please. Somebody you thought was your soulmate has pretty much just kind of left you hanging, and you don't know how to deal with it. So you're just kind of hanging out, being bored. I don't know. Maybe you're creating a new foundation for yourself. I mean, to me, that's homecoming. That's going home. Like you are planning your voyage. Maybe it's that you love. Interesting. Why did the Lovers come out though? So I know this could be either a committed relationship that you love somebody that broke your heart and was not the person that you thought they would be. But to me, this is like moving in the direction of your dreams, of your loves, of your, maybe it's just an illusion. Maybe it was just all an illusion represented by the Four of Cups. Maybe it's just not fulfilling you. You got to move on. You've got to get that out of your life and move on and take care of what you need to take care of, Aquarius. So let's get some wisdom cards out here to help. I'm going to move these. I don't like too many cards in my... They just get too mixed up. Okay, this is for Aquarius, please. Please help us. I think it was all a dream. But like this is like use your logic instead of maybe the other desires that you have, or vice versa. But to me, it tells me just take a little bit more logical approach to things, to be fair. Regeneration. I have never gotten that one before. Building blocks. I'm going to read that one because I've never gotten that one. Building blocks. Regeneration, to be fair. So building blocks. It's 46. It's rebirth. Second chances, new opportunities. Yeah, your building blocks. Get rid of the old, Aquarius. Move on. Move on. I know it doesn't, either you deal with it, what do they say, shit or get off the pot. Okay? And maybe it does need to be a rebirth. Maybe there needs to be time spent in this situation, more time than you've given. Yes, building blocks. And it's funny because we had the Four of Wands here. Building a foundation. Okay? If you really love this person, if this is somebody that you've loved and in the past they broke your heart, or things have just come to an end, maybe you should focus on that, build on that. So it says, second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Okay, that makes more sense. Because to me, that Queen of Wands is so much stronger performatively, like hands-on stronger and willing to put the work in. Now your Queen of Swords can be that way too, but she's more analytical, logical, lots of thought given. Excuse me. But your Queen of Wands is more hands-on. So you need to be more hands-on. Maybe you should be handsy with your person, because you did get this is a soulmate. Your soulmate's bored. No, I don't know. You're bored though. Maybe you're bored with the situation. So it says, in a more authentic, stronger form, whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful growing in its place. That's good news. So you've got a victory in that, and that's kind of hidden that broken heart. So that's how I'm seeing that. That's good news to me, Aquarius. That means that you do have a really good foundation to build. You know, it may not be the same exact foundation where you guys started on, but it's a new one that's going to be stronger, which is always good. Nobody said that you couldn't start all over again. That's what life is all about, is starting all over again. Okay, I hope this helps, Aquarius. I hope your dreams do come true. It looks like they will. You just have to keep working on it, okay? All right, guys. Have a good one. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to my video. I appreciate it. Bye, guys. Ta-ta.